Hello, my beautiful artists. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good. And today is a very special day because we are officially starting the elements of art. Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Okay. So, let's review that elements of art hand jive before we get into our main lesson on line. Everybody do it with me now. The elements of art are line, shape, form, color, value, texture, and space. Y'all remember? And today we are starting our work on, again, line, the very first element of art. I have made a packet to go along with this video. So you can either watch this video and then do your packet. You can have your packet beside you and watch the video. You can print out the packet. However is y'all's best way of doing it. And you can always come back to this video to rewatch something if you missed, or rewind, or fast forward, whatever y'all need to do. But let's get started. Okay, so again, line. This is where we're starting today. This is the definition of a line. A line is the path of a point moving through space. Again, a line is the path of a point moving through space. What that means is that if I have a point here and I have a point here, a line is what gets me from here to there. That's a line. And there are a ton of different kinds of lines. They're straight, curvy, wavy, thick, thin, dashed, dotted. Oh my gosh, it hurts my brain just thinking about all the different kinds of lines there are. And that's what we're going to be doing today, is just creating a bunch of different kinds of lines. That's going to be the second page of your packet. Let's go ahead and scroll down to that second page so we can get ready. Or if you've printed it, flip over to the next page. Oh, before I forget, make sure to put your name on your packet because an artist always signs their work. And while you're getting that ready, I'm going to get my screen ready for the next part. Ready? If you're not ready yet, just pause the video, or if you are ready, let's get going. So, our very first line that we're going to do is a straight line. A straight line is super simple to do. Let me write straight for y'all. Look at that, I made one. All right, a straight line is super easy. All we do is put our pen, pencil, marker, pointer, whatever you're using down, and drag it across the screen, paper, whatever medium you're using. That is a straight line. Super simple. Let's move on to the next kind of line, which is a curved line. Again, pause the video if you need a second to make your straight line, and you can always rewind or fast forward if you need to. Now we're going to make a curved line. Curved. A curved line is also pretty simple. All we need to do for this is kind of draw a hill. So put your pencil marker, pointer down, go up and down. See? It looks like a hill. Curved. That's a curved line. Okay. Now we're going to make a wavy line. A wavy line. Okay. Wavy line. A wavy line looks like the waves of an ocean. So what you're going to do with that is we are going to go up with it and then curve down. So curve up, curve down, curve up, curve down, curve up, curve down, curve up, curve down. Again, curve up, curve down. It also kind of looks like blades of grass or shark fins. That's what somebody else told me today. Those are our wavy lines. This one might take you a little bit longer, so pause the video now if you need more time. Another way to do it is to curve the opposite way and curve down. Opposite way, curve down. Curve opposite. That one looks a little more like the shark fins I was saying. There's two different ways to do it though. Ready for the next line? Let's go. Okay, our next kind of line that we are going to do is a thick line. I like adding 3 C's when I say thick. Thick. All right, thick line. Thick line is just like a straight line, except that we're going to go over it a couple of times. That way we'll make it thicker. So, make your point, start with your straight line, and then just go over until it's thick. Ta-da! Now, another way to do that with like a marker or something would be to take your marker, if I can get it open. There we go. And use the side of your marker to make your line. Let me get a piece of paper and I'll show you. This will work. So if I take my marker and I put it on the side, it makes a thick line, as opposed to if I use my marker on the very top to do a thin line. Which, by the way, that's our next line, okay? So what we're going to do with a thin line, is we're going to take just the very tip of our pencil, marker, pointer, or if you're on Seesaw, which you guys should be, use the pencil marker for this one, because that'll work well. But if you're doing this on paper or you're doing it on a separate sheet of paper and are going to send me a picture, which is also a good option, just take your pencil and drag it across. Now I can't do too well with my pointer here, but I did do it with the marker. Like you can see, I'm using the very tip of my marker and just dragging it across, as opposed to the thick line where I used the side of my marker. That one didn't really work. There we go. And then a normal marker, which would be like that. Do you see the difference? Kind of? Yeah. Okay. So those are our thick and thin lines. Kind of two sides of the same coin. So, now we're going to make a loopy line. A loopy line will kind of look like a roller coaster or a racetrack, or kind of like curly hair. Let me write my loopy. Look, I made a little loopy right there. Okay, so a loopy line will, like I said, look like a roller coaster. It'll go up and down and up and down. Make an oval and come back down. Go up, make an oval, come down. Go up, make an oval, come down. Go up, make an oval, come down. 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 And there you go. We got loop-de-loops all over my screen. Yay. All right, that's a loopy line. That's also fun to say. Y'all say loopy line. It's fun. Okay. What's next? Now we're going to do a scalloped line. A scalloped line can actually be used for fish scales. Ooh. So, scalloped is going to look kind of like little U's. We're going to make a little U and then connect it to another U. U. You are making some really great lines right now. I'm going to go. Okay, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm right here. But let me show you guys. If I was to make a little fishy, I've got my fishy's eye. I got my fishy smile because she's a happy fishy. And if I use scalloped lines, you see, now he has some fish scales. Ta-da! Scalloped. Ta-da! All right. That was our scalloped lines. And now we're going to make dotted lines. A dotted line. Can y'all see the green? Kind of. Dotted lines, it's exactly what it says. So we're going to make little dots going all the way across, just like that. And then we also have dashed lines, which is going to look like little lines with spaces in between. So line, space, line, space, line, space, all across, just like that. Let me bring y'all a little bit closer. See? Dotted and dashed. Dotted and dashed. And now we are at our last two kinds of lines for y'all's packet. So here we go, our last two lines. Yay! Okay. So we're making a bumpy line and a zigzag line. Okay, so a bumpy line is, we're going to do is it's going to kind of squiggle a little bit. We're going to like, woo, bumpy. Kind of like you're making little baby waves all around it. Like that. Bumpy. Let me bring it all closer so you can see that a little better. You see, all I really did was just kind of like squiggle my pen around to make the bumpy line. This is really good for texture. And then last but not least, we have our zigzag line. Our zigzag line is going to look like mountains or triangles. So we just come up like a V, down. Well, more like a triangle. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You see, it looks like mountains. So this is the kind of line you would want to use if you're trying to make mountains. Yay. Okay. Well, those are all of our lines for this lesson that we are going to go over today. I know I went through those maybe a little bit quick, but that's why I made this video so that you guys can rewind if you need to. If y'all need to make these lines on a separate sheet of paper and then take a picture of it and submit that, that is okay. This work right here, this making the lines, this is what you're getting graded on. So I either need to see it, you doing it through Seesaw, like on the computer, or get a separate sheet of paper, make the different kinds of lines, and then send me a picture of that. Okay? All right, that's all I got for y'all today. And I will see you next week. Please let me know if y'all have any questions, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.